Well, yeah, thanks for joining again. Welcome back to my real walkthrough of Doom. Combat strategy for mere mortals and all secret locations revealed. This is level 9, Lazarus Labs.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
Okay, the game's going to pump up the volume in this level, so get your game face on, get ready to rock and roll. If you need some help, hit up this health station here. Okay, max out my health. In the next room, there's a data log and some chainsaw ammo. Make sure you grab that. Data log, chainsaw ammo, and let's listen to some story schmory.
The demons prophesied his return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission. For he is the only one who can stand against them.
There we go. Next, we get a new kind of equipment called siphon grenades. Basically, it leeches health from the enemies, okay? Gives you health. I don't use this very often, but I'll demonstrate it later on. I find the hologram much more useful, the most useful piece of equipment. I'm going to continue to use that, so I'm going to switch back to the hologram. That's going to be useful in the next level here. What I want to do is work on my chain gun mastery challenge. We have to get quadruple kills in one burst. So put up the hologram there, and there we go, one count there. Another hologram here to get the enemies grouped together, and I just love the sound of it. Mobile turret chain gun. So we got 4 out of 5. We need one more. I doubt I'm going to get one here because I don't think there's enough enemies. There never is. So no, give it a shot though. Up ahead there's a Pinky. Get ready for him. Zap him with the stun gun. Come around behind. And give him an assectomy. Thank everybody who suggested names for that. Gonna have to go through that again and maybe use some of those in the videos to come. This poor guy is stuck in the elevator. We're gonna yank him out later, but first go up here to discover a secret. And let's take a look at the challenges. Variety is the spice of death. You have to get 5 different glory kills on possessed soldiers. Another one is thread the needle. That's where you have to kill 8 demons in one shot. Obviously, you're going to use the BFG for that one. And finally, time well spent. You just have to play this little mini game that is on Olivia's computer in her office. That's a gimme. For now, let's get this mega health. If you want to, you can just grab the mega health and come back out this way. You don't have to drop down into the area there. I find this a lot easier. Here, some imps are going to spawn as soon as you free the elevator by yanking this body off. So usually I like to back away, stun bomb them, and typically I get some chain stunning here. I took damage a little bit. That's unusual. Anyways, no biggie. Down go those imps. Hook up your plasma rifle, stun bomb, yank off this vent here. Go through here. In the next area, nothing's going to happen until you go across the trigger line. I'm going to show you where the trigger line is. The trigger line is right about there, okay? So let's go across the trigger line. The first thing that happens is the Revenant comes out. If you go in this little container here and turn this way, the Revenant always chases after you, always. And you can stun bomb him, pick up your rocket launcher, blast him with some rockets, and he's dead. Lock on burst, rather. And after that, there's just an imp or 2. Typically 1, but sometimes 2. And then a few possessed that you can pick off with your pistol. This is a gore nest area. There's the gore nest. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a standoff point and use the mobile turret. Strike that. The precision bolt on the Gauss cannon at the standoff point, which is the same point that we killed the Revenant just previously. Alright? I believe there is a haste power up in here. I don't find it very useful, so I never go for it because it's kind of out of the way and it ruins my strategy. I'm just looking around for it now so I can show you. There it is up there. You saw it. Slack. There it is right there. Right there. There's the haste power up. Okay, but I don't go for it because I don't find it very useful. So I'm going to hook up the, like I said, the Gauss Cannon Precision Bolt, and I'm going to return the exact same standoff point where I took down the Revenant previously. Here we go. Activate the Gore Nest. Hang it right here. Hop over here. Right back to the same spot. We took down the Revenant. Make a standoff here and pre-bolt or precision bolt everything. Just treat it like a sniper rifle. Beautiful choke point here. If you miss a headshot on the Hell Knight, just zap him again right away without fully loading the precision bolt. Doesn't matter. You'll end up killing him. Now, when the Mancubus, not the Mancubus, yeah, that's right, the Mancubus, should be one that appears here. When he appears, swap over to your BFG and zap him with the BFG, because there is a BFG cell in here, and you don't want to waste it. There's the Mancubus, swap over to the BFG, blow him away, and that is that. Now, there's just some imps left, and I can work on my mastery challenge for the chain gun by using a hologram to sucker all those imps to come together for the hologram, and then finishing them off with the chain gun. And now the mobile turret is maxed out. I've got ultimate cooling. That means that it will never overheat, the mobile turret, and I can't tell you how useful that is in higher levels. Alright, so mobile turret maxed out. Now, make sure you don't forget to pick up the BFG orb. It's in a container down in the pit, and it's not accessible until you finish out this area. Oddly enough, even after you get the checkpoint that the area is clear, there's still a few possessed left, which is perfect because you can use them to refill your ammo by going at them with the chainsaw. Now I just want to check my ammo count. So I don't want to use up too much chainsaw if it's not necessary. So a little more. There we go. And there is some more chainsaw fuel up ahead. So let's do an ammo count here. Full up, full up, full up, full up across the board. So whip out the pistol, finish off this guy, and let's go for the BFG orb. And I forgot about those plasma energy ammo there. I could have saved a bit of chainsaw. Anyways, here's the BFG orb. Grab that guy up and your BFG should be full now. By the way, I want to mention right now what you're aiming for at the end of the level is to have everything maxed out, okay? Especially BFG, because we're going to be facing our first boss fight at the end of the level. And you want all 3 slots of your BFG full. And you want full ammo too. And full health. Max out everything. So just preparing you now. Okay, so continue down this way. Before you go into Sector 5, do an about face, jump across here and discover a secret. Hunker down. Yank off the vent. Get a secret. And an elite guard and a data log. And the chain gun in case you haven't picked one up at this point in the game. Shame on you if you haven't. Should have got one of those a long time ago. Okay, so retrace our steps.
See Jessica in Human Resources to find out if you qualify.
And we have 3 Praetor suit tokens. I don't really care much about this quick hands upgrade. This is the one I want here, hot swap. Although I don't swap weapon mods that often, but it is useful occasionally. And that will allow us to swap weapon mods a lot faster. Next, we're going to be saving all our weapon points for uranium coating on the super shotgun. so that we can get the mastery challenge for that. So we have 5 weapon points, we need 1 more.
Wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
Just trying to take a pot shot at that demon there. He's just for show, rather. Okay, field drone. I'm gonna get micro missiles. Not that I really care much about any of the remaining weapon mods. All the mods I have now are the ones I prefer the most. All these other ones, I consider them kind of like secondary mods. With the exception of, like, okay, micro missiles is a great mod. The only thing is it uses the same ammo pool as one of my favorite weapons in the game, and that is the heavy assault rifle tactical scope. I find that so useful that I don't want to use up ammo for it. But yeah, micro missiles is pretty good. Here I'm just double checking to make sure my mobile turret mastery challenge is complete. I'd forgotten whether I'd done that before. So it is done. Back to business. At the end here, a Hell Knight spawns, so get ready for him. And here, this, I can't stand when this happens, eh? When you purchase a new mod, the game automatically swaps over to it. It should not do that. So I'd forgotten that the game automatically swapped my heavy assault rifle over to the micro missiles mod. There we go, so Hell Knight. Stun bomb, Gauss cannon, precision bolt, headshot, instant kill. You know that by now, right? Alright, now coming up is one of the toughest... No, that's not true. A tough rune trial, but an extremely valuable rune stone. First though, do what I just did there. I'm trying to keep up with the commentary here. Pop out that vent and come back this way, drop down and get the auto map. Alright? Show you where that is. And now the map is entirely complete. Alright, and there I'm just showing you a close-up of the rune trial right there. Rich Get Richer, one of the best rune stones in the game. This is where if you have 100 armor or more, all your weapons have infinite ammo. Not including the BFG or the chainsaw. All your standard weapons have infinite ammo, including the mods. And I can't tell you how immensely useful that is. So we definitely want to do this rune trial. It's a tough one though. I wouldn't say the toughest, but it's pretty tough. There's a codex showing you shapes of things to come. Yeah, get on your game face for that one. I'm going to show you how to do that. The rune trial is in there. The door is locked, but we can get in there by going in this hatch in the floor. So open the hatch. Here, I was just looking around to see if there's anything else I missed in there. Okay, go through here and double jump up through this hole here. It may be difficult to see. And there is the rune trial. Rich Get Richer. You basically have to kill 14 enemies with a rocket launcher. And you start out with 100 health and that's it. This is the son of a bitch. I actually completed it on my 3rd try, and then when I wanted to like work out a strategy for it, it took me a dozen more tries to get it. But I completed it on my 3rd try, and I was there, you know, oh, okay, this is pretty easy. And then I tried it a dozen more times trying to like work out a strategy for it, and I realized no, this is not that easy. Anyways, here's my strategy. Doesn't work every time, but it gives you a high rate of success. Take out these soldiers first, because they're the ones that are going to do you in, okay? And the Cacodemon comes next. Keep your distance from the Cacodemon. Do a lot of dodging. As soon as he's down, just pile in a lot of rockets down there. Don't even bother aiming, because you'll do a lot of splash damage on these Hell Knights, which I find are a real pain in the arse. And I find the best way to do the Hell Knights is just back away from them. Get into position and just keep backing away while you're piling in rockets. Back away. And after that, these specters spawn, these kind of like pinkies on steroids. I usually ignore them until they take care of all the imps and the soldiers, because they're the ones that are really going to get you. Okay, so we're up to 12 kills now. Right there, 12 kills. Just have 2 specters left. These kind of like ghost-like pinkies. Just keep your distance from these guys. And Bob's your uncle. There we go. So we got rich, get richer. That's my general strategy for that. Like I said, it'll give you a high rate of success. And now, when we hook up this rune, every time we're over 100 armor, we have infinite ammo on all our standard weapons. Yeah. You can make that even better by getting Rich Get Richer too. You can get the upgrade for it. And to get that, you have to max out your armor 12 times. And that's really easy. I'm going to show you how to do that next video. Alright? Let's take a look at that sucker. Swap it in right away. Rich Get Richer. And now we have 6 weapon points. I'm going to spend them on uranium coating, and we're eligible now to do the mastery challenge for the super shotgun. Get 30 double kills with the super shotgun. And I'm going to show you how to do that next video as well. This is easiest way to pull it off is on Possessed. And the easiest way to do that is just go back, replay earlier missions. On higher level enemies, it's pretty tough. Especially enemies that have ranged attacks, because it's hard to group them together. Here I want to start working on one of the mission challenges. So I'm hooking up the Seek and Destroy rune instead of the Rich Get Richer rune, because I want to be able to do glory kills from very far away. And it's this one here, Variety is the Spice of Death. We have to do 5 different glory kills on possessed soldiers, those guys that shoot those big orange globules. And once again, the game swapped over my mod for the shotgun. So what we want to do is go after the security guy. That guy right there, he's always a security. And then a Hellraiser spawns here, take him out, and that just leaves 3 P soldiers, or possessed soldiers. So hook up your combat shotgun, or any other soft weapon, get them into stagger mode, and then do, you know, front, side, rear, above, and near a wall, or, you know, the leg sweep. I think there's 8 different kind of glory kills you can do on possessed soldiers, so I just did 3 there. Alright, so we got 3 out of 5 done for that. Now I'm going to swap back to my Rich Get Richer rune, although it's not going to help me much until I upgrade it and use the Argent Cell to put my armor up to 125, because I'd have to keep it, you know, perfect 100. You know, I have to like do a perfect game in order to get infinite ammo, but I'm just doing it just for posterity. Okay, so we got another big fight coming up here. This is my strategy for this fight. Hook up the BFG right away, okay? Drop down. Wait till you got like a lot of enemies grouped around. You want that Mancubus to get activated. Blast the Mancubus and then jump up here and grab the quad damage. Hook up your rocket launcher and just blast away. Just play King of the Castle here and blast away at everything, okay? And if you just did the Rich Get Richer rune trial, you should be pretty damn good at shooting the rocket launcher by now. which is why I choose this method. The only thing you have to watch out for is possessed soldiers. If they start shooting those giant orange globules at you, it's pretty much, you know, the party's over. Get off the pedestal there and start chasing things around with a rocket launcher and or super shotgun. Once quad damage runs out, I highly recommend you go to the stairwell here and use this as a standoff point with your Gauss cannon precision bolts and just snipe everything that comes at you. You got a beautiful choke point here. Headshot that Mancubus. And just whack everything. Now, we have some chainsaw ammo, but we're not going to use it because there is a munitions box coming up right next. So it'd be waste to use the chainsaw to refill our ammo. So just finish off everything with the precision bolts. Using this as a standoff point, and that's it. Checkpoint reached rather. Lockdown is disengaged. And there's nothing to pick up in this area, I don't think. I've looked around. No ammo, no nothing. Oddly enough. Probably because there's a munitions box coming up right very shortly. Okay, now before you continue into one of those green doors there, make sure you go up this ramp here, hit this access control console, and go into a secret area here. Get an elite guard, or rather Praetor token. Forgot one slack, attaboy. Playing Mr. Spotter on yourself, Slack? Yeah. It's my turn. Okay, so there's the munitions box. Refill all your ammo. So like I said, no need to use the chainsaw. Save your chainsaw fuel. Coming up next is what I call the pinky room. This room is full of a ridiculous number of pinkies. I think there's 8 altogether. To start off with, I like to hook up the Gauss cannon siege mode. Alright? This thing will shoot right through enemies and kill the enemies behind it. It's perfect to start off this area, okay? And hook up your shotgun, super shotgun, because there's a soldier up in your face right away. So I want to shotgun him and then quickly switch over to the Gauss cannon. And I'm just experimenting here. I never tried this before. I was wondering if you could shoot him through the crack there. Apparently you can't. Okay, so go through, pry the door open. Super shotgun this guy. Switch over to the Gauss cannon siege mode. Line up the enemies and blast them away. There, it takes 2 shots to clear the room. That's it. But the room is not clear yet. As soon as you go out there, you trigger a whole bunch of pinkies and imps. So what I like to do is swap back over to the precision bolt for the Gauss cannon, and then hook up your plasma rifle, stun bomb, and you're going to do the stun bomb, super shotgun up the ass combo on all the pinkies. Alright? Let's go to it. There is a haste power up. This will help a little bit. There you go. Stun bomb, assectomy, stun bomb. Same deal. Rinse and repeat. Super shotgun the imps. And you guys suggested a butt shot shampoo. There we go. I'm trying to remember the other ones that were suggested. The names for that. Check this out. I had 2 of them and I should have glory killed them. Just finishing off these imps here, and that's that. That's the pinky room. Now, don't go out just yet. Using the entrance as a reference point, okay? Point at the entrance there, Slack. Just checking my ammo. Point at the entrance. Okay, from the entrance, turn to the right, count 1, 2, and go in here. And get yourself a mega health orb. 200 armor and 200 health. And you go in here and you get a secret. And you find a Doom little guy. And that is it for part 1 of this level, level 9. And the game actually splits it up. The game actually splits up the level into 2 parts. After you go through the next doorway there's no turning back. And if you hit restart mission, it will restart you right in the middle of the level. I'll explain more about that next video. Anyways, that is it. That's the first part 100%ed. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this. Hot off the press. See you next video.